Hey everybody, it's 13th Wolfman. You know, today is day 3. Day 3 of 31 days of horror. That's right, 31 movies, 31 days, 31 videos. Heck, if you guys want to, you could do a comment today. That makes 31 comments. But I'm gonna be watching 31 movies in 31 days. I do this every year. I've been doing this for, I don't know, man, 12, 13 years now. I know Brother Max said he's been doing it for 12 years, and I think I've been doing it just as long as him, if not maybe a year longer or so. I'm not positive, but man, every year I try to come up with a bunch of movies to watch. For a long time I had Italian Sunday. There's no Italian Sunday this year because I got a theme going on. So this year I'm doing a theme for the first time, and it's horror movies and sequels. And I started this year off with Final Destination 5. And it's because the ending of that movie flows into the first movie, and so I'm watching them in that order. So what's today's movie? Well, today's movie is actually the second movie, but the third movie. Well, it is the second movie, but you see what I'm saying. If Final Destination 5 ends at the beginning, if it ends and flows into the first film, then technically the fifth movie is the first movie. The second movie is the third movie. But we're going to just talk about it. Let's not get into semantics. But before you do, like, subscribe, share, and comment. I always want to know what you have to say. Let's see if someone out there can do 31 comments in 31 days. It don't matter. I just want to see if someone can do it. Alright. We got Final Destination 2. This one, we do have a returning person from the first movie. That's Ali Larter as Claire Rivers. And again, parts 5, 1, and 2 all have one cohesive story going on. You know, I mean, it really does flow from one movie to the other movie to the other movie. In this one, AJ Cook and her friends are heading to spring break down in Florida, and they're at the highway entrance. And while they're there, AJ has Kimberly. Let's call her Kimberly. Kimberly has a premonition that there will be a massive pileup on the highway. And so what she does is she sees this happening in a premonition. When she comes out of the premonition, she chooses to block everybody so that it can't happen. And then we find out that there's a ripple effect from the first movie, that a lot of the people that were affected with this movie were affected from the first movie. So I don't know. His name is I don't know his name in the movie. I think it's Eugene. This black guy. He's a teacher. He tells a story that he is it's the 1 year anniversary of Flight 180, and he's talking about the fact that he was on his way to fill in a job in Mount Abrams because the teacher there was killed. Well, he didn't get there. Oh, what was it? He didn't get there because the bus that he was taking was stopped. Well, that bus is the bus that killed Terry Chaney in the first movie. But yeah, so you got this really cool spider web, interconnecting thing. There's more of them like that. It's really amazing that this was well thought out. And I really like that about these movies. Like I said, Ali Larter's back as Claire. It's a well done for the movies, for parts 5, 1, and 2. I don't know. I just think it's important that the story stay consistent. I mean, sure, you can make a bunch of movies, we call them sequels, but if there's nothing tying them all together, I mean, I get it. It doesn't have to be that way for all movies. Like ABC's of Death, it's like, okay, it's just a story upon a story. But when you get into other franchises, Halloween's got 5 different timelines you can follow or something like that. And after a while, you're just kind of like, okay, so they're ignoring this one, But thank God they didn't do that with these kinds of movies. Death makes its presence without making its presence. The kills in this are creative. I'm trying to think what my favorite one in this one is. Man, the plate glass one is amazing, but I don't know. There's the elevator one. There's the... I don't want to give away, how they die, but I mean, there are a few that are just like, they just kind of like stick with you, and it's not like the first one. With the first one, the bathtub and the bus they just stuck to your DNA after a while. You're just kind of like, okay, wow, that's a really messed up way to go, and I like this. This is an awesome entry into the series. Again, we have Kimberly, her last name is Corman, and we have someone in here with the last name Carpenter. We have Burke and Perry. I mean, it's again, they're being very creative with the last names, and I think it's kind of cool that they're paying homage to all these people that this movie standing on the shoulders of the giants that came before them is what I'm trying to say. And that in itself is awesome. It's just, I don't know, man. I like these. I keep on saying I like these movies, and I do. I just think it's kind of cool because death is death. Like I said in the previous video, it's not Freddy, Jason, or Michael. It's just death, and you mess with death's list, and death needs to clean its mess up. And that's the messed up thing. I don't know. I'm kind of stammering on this one today. I don't know why. I do like it a lot, but yeah. So tell me, what was your favorite death in this movie? Who in this movie did you really dig? What about Final Destination 2 is your favorite thing? Is it the homage to the actor, the horror before it? Is it the writing, the visuals? I think the visuals of this were just excellent. This is the movie, though. I will say this. This is one movie that everybody who's ever seen this movie, and you see it a lot, the logging truck. Anytime anyone sees a logging truck, I'm pretty sure that has seen this movie, thinks about this movie. Not whether or not it can happen, but you're like, oh, okay. All of a sudden, you're just like, you could be thinking about anything at that time, And all of a sudden you see a logging truck, oh, Final Destination 2. Boom. But yeah, this is awesome. I'm looking forward to doing, the rest of this month. I'm looking forward to you guys, sharing with you guys. I want you to check out the one and only MSJ, I Am the Ice Lord, Have Cheetah Will Travel, I think is what it is. Horror Hobbs. Horror Hobbs. Hobbs Horror. My God. I do this every year, and I'm whatever. Bronco Jugulo. He's an awesome person. I already said that. Double Shot J. Moods 616. Just check them out and see what they're doing. As always, I am the 13th Wolfman, and you know what? That's right, I'm on the prowl.